Welcome back to Access Daily. Our next guest is an Emmy Award-winning actress who's gone from medicine woman to amateur detective.
Yes, please welcome the legend, Jane Seymour, everybody. Jane Seymour.
Jane, we were just talking about Dancing with the Stars for you with Julianne Hough. So what season were you?
I was on the 5th season.
And who was your dance partner?
Tony.
How did you do?
I came in the last 5.
Wow.
All right. Yeah,
I know.
pretty good.
There's nothing Jane
Julianne
can't
could
do.
have fixed that for you if you had wanted.
Yeah.
I think my foot came off the ground for like half a centimeter, and I got.
That's ridiculous.
Really?
Yeah. It was international news, actually.
Are you serious? The lift will get you.
The famous lift.
We just had the holidays. How was your Thanksgiving? I know you have that big, beautiful family.
Well, everybody came, everybody and everybody's exes and their family.
Hey.
And then my boyfriend and then his family and all of their friends. So at one point, I think there were about 51 of them.
What?
Yes, I tried to take the family picture, but it was impossible. I couldn't say, well, you belong in this family, you belong in that family. So we never got the family picture. But.
I like that you let exes in. I think
Yeah, that
that's
was very
cool.
nice
Like
of
once
you.
you're in the family, you're in?
Oh, you are so in. Yes, you're in.
Did they have to sign a waiver or something?
No. You have to have, you know, made children. That's sort of the thing, yeah.
That's
Wait,
good.
how long you been with the boyfriend?
About 3.5 months.
All right,
Oh,
all right.
Oh, this is big for the holidays, Jane. That's a lot of pressure.
Did you meet on an app?
No.
Was it Tinder? Did you meet on
you
Tinder?
see, that's the problem. They asked him on a red carpet if we met on an app, and he said, no, our kids put us together, which is the truth, but that became international news.
That your kids put you together?
Yes.
I love that.
It is lovely, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean,
I just
it
like
turns
that
out,
everything becomes international news.
for some reason.
Yeah.
Is this as big of a deal as
Well,
your
it's
heel
like,
coming
big
off
deal.
the ground?
We ran out of news. I don't know. Anyway.
No, it is. Well, I just think you've been loved for so long, and every time you're here, we try to find something new to talk about.
Yeah.
Tell us about the time you were Freddie Mercury's bride.
Oh, yes, I was. It was amazing. So I knew the designers, David and Elizabeth Emanuel, because I'd worn one of their first frocks being presented to the Queen of England for a movie that I'd starred in a long time ago. And at the time, the joke in the family was the Queen said, found the frock, and went to Charles and said, find the bride. So anyway, I became the muse, sort of the Emanuels. I used to wear all their clothes. And they said, would I be the bride at this Live Aid fashion thing? I know, there I am with Freddie Mercury and Boy George. I know, it was amazing. And then Freddie Mercury was running down the aisle, and I had to run after him, this huge dress, and then he kissed me.
What?
And that was it.
This is good stuff.
Then my kids thought that I actually was, you know, important.
Yeah, then you'd made it.
I have made it, yes. Freddie Mercury, yeah.
By the way,
Pretty
those
good.
pictures were from Fashion Aid, which was for the relief and famine and
Live Aid,
hunger in
Fashion Aid.
Africa.
Thank you,
Those
yes.
pictures were unbelievable. She always surprises us, Joel. Every time she's here, there's something
Yeah,
right.
I have a very similar story about the Queen
Look at me
and
grabbing
Freddie
that dress.
Mercury.
Look at me
We
running,
all
grabbing.
have this story.
That's Freddie Mercury. This is unbelievable.
Look
I
at
know,
that,
the
a
roll-out,
horn
but-
section.
Oh, there's the kiss.
Oh, my
There it is.
goodness.
Yes.
He held on a little long there,
Yeah.
Jane.
He held on plenty of time, yes.
Forgot his shirt, but still, looks great.
Look at that hair. We all had that frizzed out hair.
I like the gown, Jane, that you were wearing
The
right
gown
there.
was amazing. I do actually own a whole load of Emmanuel gowns I still have in my closet.
You save everything really good, don't you? Do I remember
Sadly,
this?
yes, it's the word hoarder come to mind. Or collector,
But like,
yes.
it's really nice stuff.
I wear them again. I do.
Are you wearing that now?
No. This is new, I think.
It's probably your own line. You probably.
We got to talk about your show,
please.
Harry Wild, picked up for a 3rd season.
Congrats. Hard to do.
What do you love about playing Harry?
I love everything. I love Harry. Harry is this crazy, wonderful woman. She's a professor of English literature in Dublin at the university. She quits because, you know, most of her students are more interested in partying, and ends up inadvertently becoming a private detective, and her sidekick, played brilliantly by Rohan Ned, is supposed to be a 16 or 17-year-old kid that won't finish high school. So while they're, you know, solving murders, with her knowledge of history and literature, she's actually teaching him what he needs to do at school, which is, you know, Shakespeare and a few other things. So it's very irreverent. She's a crazy, she drinks too much. She goes down the pub, sees a guy she wants, she takes him. When she doesn't want him anymore, she lets him go. What else does she do? She goes undercover a lot and changes her accent and pretends to be little old ladies and things.
So it's just like Medicine Woman, isn't
yeah,
it?
just like Michaela Cohen.
Just drinking and sleeping around.
I did worry at first, but mercifully, the wonderful fans of Dr. Quinn globally have decided that Harry Wild is cool.
Was it hard at first? Was that hard for them to see you in this role? Because they're
Apparently
fanatical
not.
fans. Okay.
No, I think I sort of play a fantasy of some women's fantasy of, you know, what it's like to grow old.
Well, we've got a clip of Harry.
Pretty
Roll
great.
it.
There's something I've not told you. I've not told anyone.
You're a high-class escort. Well, maybe not that high class, but you do have a bit of a dominatrixy feel about you.
I have not. I had a boyfriend.
Recently?
No, when I was 19.
Oh.
His name's Ben Finnegan, and he's in trouble. Oh. His business partner was murdered. And the guards are looking at him for it, but they went to pick him up. He ran.
Well, that's not very clever of him, is it?
Oh, she's cute.
So helpful.
It's a really fun role, and the fun part is that when you're watching it, you absolutely cannot tell who the murderer is, and the murders are so bizarre and so strange. And Series 3, which just been picked up, is even better than Series 1 and 2. I've seen it.
Look at this, working so hard, has so much going on, unbelievable. Great to see you, and congrats on
Thank you.
everything
Jane
going
Seymour,
on.
everybody.
Season 1 and 2 of Harry Wilder streaming now on Acorn TV.